Hey guys, Rachele here with the Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today what I'm doing is a brief video on signs that you are maybe being contacted by an angel. I have been having some experiences, and like earlier in the year, like around July, I believe, is when I started thinking about angels and getting synchronicities or, becoming interested in. But then later on, some other things happened with, a group of friends, and really like getting my interest sparked more into angels. So I figured I would relate back to you guys and see whether or not these are possibly things that you've been experiencing. So, are you being visited by angels? In your dreams, do you get any kind of angel visitations? Have you ever? I most certainly have. 2, you see strange colored orbs, or do you see orbs? That's another one. 3, you get a sudden sweet smell around you. Are any of you experiencing that? That you don't know where it's coming from, right? You just know that you're smelling maybe like vanilla or something that a past loved one used to wear, or rose, you smell it all of a sudden. Or caramel, could be something sweet, who knows? 4, white feather. Now I know this is something that Patsy, gosh, I don't even remember. I think it's Patsy's Mystical Musings. Yeah, her channel. She's another one that kind of sparked that interest in me, because she has been contacted by angels quite a few times throughout her life, and she works with angels. And that's one of the things that she always said, is she knew that they were around when she would find a feather, a white feather. So, has that happened recently? 5, your baby or your animal are seeing something that you do not. Are they kind of like transfixed on something, and you but not that they're like growling at it, but that they see something, they're just like kind of like staring off into that. Maybe. Have you ever seen angels in the clouds? Oh, yes. Now, this is where my dream came in. And this was years ago, actually. I think I told my sister about this. Because I'm a very vivid dreamer. I always have been. My sister, too. But I've always been a cloud watcher. Always looking for signs in the clouds. And I remember one day we were going on a trip, and if I'm not looking in the woods, if there's no woods around, because I'm always looking in the woods for like Bigfoot, right? Because my husband always drives. But if I am not driving and we're like on a road trip or something, I'm always like, looking up into the sky, looking at different things. And one day, I swear to you, it's like I seen a whole bunch of angels with different colors and the white wings, but different colors like ribbons and stuff that were like flowing off of them. And they were all looking at me. They were like watching. I told my husband, I said, it was amazing. That night, I dreamt of angels coming to me, and they, descended from the clouds. It was amazing. So, yeah. Has that ever happened? 7, you spot angel numbers in common places. Does that happen all the time? Synchronicities is what I'm talking about, like 333, 1111, 222. I mean, for me, I have been getting them for 20 years. Non-stop synchronicities. And I think there's kind of a theory to that too, because once I started recognizing that I was getting them, it became like, okay, I think almost like, when it's 3 o'clock every day, or when that it's just been happening for so long that it happens all the time to me, or just because I'm like in a state of awareness about it, but I get them all the time. And do you check and see what that means? So like, let's say for instance, you're having a personal conversation with somebody, or you just get done watching a video or reading a book, or something that really is like, really sparked your interest kind of thing. And all of a sudden you see the numbers like 555 or 333 or something like that. Well, in my group, the Amethyst Ascension group on Facebook, I do have a little list of that you can print off. It's a PDF of the angel numbers and what they're supposed to signify. However, if you just type in angel numbers, a whole list, like in Google, will come up for you. But I would pay attention to those, because if you're seeing it right after something just happened, there's usually a reason why. It's your angels trying to talk with you. So the next thing, 8, you experience a sudden temperature change. So that could be, are you getting the chills all of a sudden? Or are you getting like really warm all of a sudden? Or are you maybe feeling it up around your head or in the back of your head? You know, like certain, am I jumping ahead? That might be one of them. Oh, it is. Yeah. So do you feel sudden changes in your temperature? If you're like me and you're kind of menopausal, that's probably not that common. And we're probably calling our angels to us more, right? So 9, do you hear muffled voices or very high-pitched sounds ringing in your ear? What about that? I have heard both of those actually. Muffled, where I'll say, did you say something? Or I'll say to like one of my family, what did you say? And they'll say, well, I wasn't talking to you. You know, I didn't say anything. So does that happen to you too? So 10, you get the sudden feeling that you are not alone, or goosebumps, or your hair will stand up, or you feel like an energy shift all of a sudden. Does that happen to you? Number 11, you start to notice yourself vibrating. And the reason I say this is because, what is that? Oh, never mind. So when I say that, it's because angels are of a higher vibration than us. So everything is a different vibration than us, but when it's something that's a very different vibration than we are, a frequency, when they come near, it'll affect yours as well, and yours will raise up in order to meet them if there's like communication. But I've said this before also, you yourself, if you work on yourself and raising your vibration higher, you can, just by being in the presence of other people, affect their vibration as well. This is no different with entities and or angels or whatever. So does that happen to you? And the last thing I had here, 12. Do you feel tingly at the crown of your head? Or do you feel any kind of heat or vibrations coming from this area? Because the crown and higher is supposed to be where our divine connection is. So any kind of communications and stuff on, to our higher self and or higher dimensional beings, it's going to come from this area of our chakras. So I would love to know what your experiences have been down below in the comments. Have you been contacted? Do you work with your angels? I am going to be doing another video because I made a couple of worksheets for you on different ways to find your particular angels. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I am sending you love and light. Thank you so much.